Yes, Dr. Keval Shah, you can start now.
Good morning. I am Dr. Keval.
Good morning, doctor.
Please be seated and make yourself comfortable. And may I know what brings you in here today?
Yeah, actually, you know, I have a problem.
Okay.
I have this bitter taste in my mouth.
All
Something
right.
was some, and I have noticed this one, and this is worse on walking in the morning, and there's a burning sensation in the back of the throat. I also noticed it is worse during my morning walk after breakfast.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that you are going through all this. But before proceeding further, I would like to know that are you having any difficulty in swallowing things?
Yeah, not swallowing, but there's a bit of regurgitation of food.
Okay. Okay. Your concerns are quite reasonable. However, from the symptoms that you described above, it is pretty evident that you are suffering from a condition called GORD, which stands for gastroesophageal reflux disease. What
Oh,
do you know about
doctor,
it?
what is this, doctor? Can you tell me in simple terms? I don't understand anything at all.
Okay, do not worry. I am here to answer all your questions. So the condition which you are suffering from is known as gastroesophageal reflux disease. And in this, what happens? This there is some irritation in the lining of the stomach wall, and the acid which in the stomach it is already present, which is helping us in digesting the food particles. It is gradually coming up. There is a reflux of that acid in the esophagus. The esophagus is known as the food pipe, and that is why you are experiencing these symptoms like excessive bitter taste, and which is accompanied by burning sensation in the back of your throat. So is that clear to you?
Yes, of course, doctor.
Okay. Also, I would like to know about your smoking and drinking habits.
Yes, doctor, I smoke and I also drink. But the thing is, I smoke 5 to 10 cigarettes a day, and I drink several cups of coffee, and I have 2 glasses of wine with a dinner.
All right. So this condition, there are some various causes for the condition, and for that, I need to know about what you are consuming. So there are many causes for this condition, and there is also smoking and alcohol use, which is affecting your condition. Also, sometimes bad posture after consuming meals is also responsible for causing this condition. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. So now I would like to highlight some suggestions which will better help you to cope with this condition. Shall I discuss it with you?
Yes, doctor.
Firstly, you can make some lifestyle modifications, like do some physical activities which you like. It can be anything, like taking a walk, brisk walk around the corner, or engaging yourself in yoga, meditation, playing your favorite sport like tennis. It can be anything. Also, I would like you to incorporate healthy eating healthy foods, like inculcating green leafy vegetables. And there are certain foods which you need to avoid to stay away in the future from further relapse of this condition. The foods that which you need to avoid are fried foods, excessive spicy foods, and some baked items also. Is that possible for you?
Yeah, of course, doctor. I'll
And
definitely see that.
it's good to know. And also make sure that the last meal which you consume at the end of the day, it should not be within the 3 hours of your bedtime. However, you have to divide the meals into 5 or 6 small portions throughout the day, so that you don't binge yourself into eating, and which in turn will also lead to better weight management.
But
Is that
I feel that you are telling too many things. You are not bothered about me. You are not taking me seriously. You are giving some suggestions. That's all. I want to see a specialist.
it's nothing like that. Given your medical symptoms and current conditions, This approach is the most evident, and also research has consistently showed that this approach is helpful in eliminating future relapses. Am I clear to you?
I'm not very much comfortable, but what to do? I have no other option. Okay, I listen to you.
Okay, your concern, I can understand where you are coming from. We can also start you on we can also commence you on a medication that is ranitidine. It will further alleviate your symptoms of the bitterness in your mouth and the burning sensations which you are experiencing at the moment. And after 2 weeks, I can arrange a follow-up appointment for you. Does that seem plausible to you?
Yeah, of course, doctor. Thank you very much.
Okay. And as your health and well-being is of utmost priority to me at this moment, I do not feel that there is any need for referral. And after 2 weeks, we can see how well you are coping. And after that, if the medication and the above recommendations are not helping you, we will think for a further future referral. Is that okay?
Yeah, doctor, definitely. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Yes, doctor. That's so nice of you. Thank you once again. Yeah. So, Dr. Keval, now let me give you some feedback. Yeah. Let me give you some feedback. Yeah, Keval finished. So, fine. Keval, Dr. Keval, you are doing fine, no doubt. But the thing is, but the thing is, you have to be bold enough. You have to be bold enough. What do you mean by bold enough here? You are speaking, no doubt regarding that. You're speaking well. But the thing is, you are hesitating. Little sort of confusion is there when you're speaking. So, should I speak this? Or should I change? Or should I speak something else? That sort of confusion is clearly evident while you are speaking. So, how to overcome this is important. Now, first of all, be confident enough. How can you be confident? All of you, all of you. So, now what you have to do is, uh, number one, the first one is you have to focus, you have to regurgitate, you have to memorize. Not memorize actually, but means you have to store in your mind these sentences so that when you need, you can. So keep it safe in your brain. The first point is you have to practice some sentences regularly. Practice standard sentences. Practice a standard sentences. Number one, write down a list of that one. Sorry, afterwards, and then type and give me. So it is already recorded. If you miss anything, afterwards you can take. So first one is practice standard sentences. Now, first of all, you should know why I am telling standard sentences. Keval, take my words very seriously. You may
Yes,
be
sir.
a doctor, that is different thing. But now you are a student, you have some sickness, you have some diseases, you have some ailment, you have some difficulties. The first one is the quality of your sentences. Your quality is mediocre, a little better than that. Okay, a little better than. If we say 6 tires, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are in the third tier. So middle, upper middle and lower middle. higher, upper higher and lower higher, bottom, upper bottom and lower bottom. So the 6 tiers are there. You are in the average range, but upper level. So higher, medium. Okay. So it is medium only still, but little upper side of the medium, not lower side of the medium, upper side of the medium. Medium group only. So we say medium group income. In that medium group also 2 levels will be there. Okay. So you are in that category. So now when I say you have to practice the standard sentences, what do you mean by this? You may think that, oh, sir is telling me to practice standard sentences, so I will find standard sentences and I will learn. That is the second part. What about the first part, which is read between the lines? That means your sentences that you are speaking are not standard sentences. Take it for granted. Take it very seriously. Underline it or highlight it. Okay, highlight these sentences. Your sentences are not a standard sentences. There is not that much quality in your sentences. So now, first thing you have to realize is, you have to realize that the standard should be maintained well. It should be excellent standard or medium standard or below standard. Your sentences are definitely not below the standards. Yeah. And on the other hand, it is not high standards also. Then what is your standard? It is medium standard. In that medium, you are on the upper side. So that is a good thing. That is a good thing, definitely. That means with this speaking, you will definitely pass. But if you do some crazy blunders, you lose. Chances are there, because the quality you are presenting is only 350 plus quality, maybe 380 maximum, not 400. 350 to 380. But you do some silly mistakes or crazy errors, then definitely you'll follow below the target also. It may come to 340. So you are in the danger zone, no doubt regarding that. Now, how can I make these the standard sentences and how can I use this? And so first you have to realize that your sentences are not standard. Now, then what are standard sentences? Standard sentences are of two types. One is standard sentences improvement, that is one. And the second type of standard is joining two or three sentences and showing their connection and making it a quality extended meaning. For example, you will use the sentences like this. First sentence is the cause and second sentence is the effect. First sentence is the cause and second sentence is the effect. Mr. Peter, you are not taking the medicines regularly. Mr. Peter, you're not taking the medications regularly. This is one sentence. Second sentence is, the recovery process is getting delayed. The healing time is getting doubled. The progress is slow. The duration of healing is increasing. So this is the second sentence. Now these two sentences you can improve in two ways. First one is take them individually and improve their quality. Okay. Or second improvement is join these two sentences and make it a complex or simple or compound sentence. Ordinary sentences are different, simple sentences are different. And simple sentences, don't think that they are simple. They are even difficult than complex and compound sentences. Okay. Right. I'm not talking about ordinary sentence. Ordinary sentence. These two sentences are ordinary sentences. You are not taking medication regularly. This is one ordinary sentence. Your healing process is delayed. This is second sentence, ordinary. So two ordinary sentences are there. Now, you can improve the sentences now. Mr. Peter, you are you are exhibiting medication non-compliance. You are not adherent to medication regimen. You are non-compliant with regard to medications, consumption of medications or medication. Medication compliance is quite obvious in your condition, in your case. This is all improvement styles. These are all improved styles. Okay. I have improved this sentence. Now the second sentence also I can improve. How is that I can improve the second sentence? The second sentence is like this. The duration, the time taken for healing or total healing or the recovery process is extended, and it may be doubled also or even tripled if you don't bother. So try to understand how I am improving the sentence. All of you keep your mics muted, please. So another, the same sentence in other styles also you can speak. You had to recover even sooner than before, sooner than now. The recovery time, okay, is extended. The healing process is prolonged. Time consumed for healing or the duration for healing has become doubled. Like this, different variations you can say. This is sentence improvement. Now what you can do is extra level. You have to go an extra mile. This is called quality enhancement, not sentence improvement. This is quality enhancement. Now these two sentences you can combine and make one sentence. Mr. Simon, owing to your medication non-compliance, Mr. Simon, owing to your medication non-compliance, the healing process is taking more than the usual time. This is one sentence using owing to. This is a simple sentence because there is a phrase starting with owing to. It's a phrase. Okay, it's a phrase. There is no subject in that. There is no verb in that. Owing to medication non-compliance. You are non-compliant. You is the subject, are is the verb. But in this sentence, owing to non-compliance, there is no subject, there is no verb. So it is a phrase. Now, another sentence. Because of non-compliance, the healing process is longer than normal. Because of. This is also simple sentence. Owing to, because of. Next one. Due to non-adherence to medication compliance, the healing process is longer than the normal duration. Is taking longer time than the normal duration. Due to. This is also simple sentence. Next one. on account of your non-compliance to medication regimen, the duration of complete healing process is doubled. Okay. Yeah. So now here, these are all simple sentences because we use a phrase and one main clause. The healing process is taking longer duration than usual. This is the main clause. The other one is a phrase. Now, complex sentence. In complex sentence, we do not use what phrase? We use two clauses. The main clause will be as usual. The main clause will be as usual. That means it will not change. The phrase will be transformed into a clause, but a subordinate clause. Now, here you said because of, owing to, on account of, due to. Medication non-compliance. That's all. But here, because you are non-compliant with medication, because here, because is a conjunction. There, because is an preposition. But here, because is a conjunction. Because you are non-compliant with medication. Here, subject is there, you, are is also there, verb. So this is a clause because there is a subject and there is a verb. So this is a clause. This is a clause. And what type of a clause is this? Can it depends on its own? You are non-compliant with medication. This is a main clause because it can depend. But the word because is there, na? Because is a condition. Because you are non-compliant with medication, okay, because I am non-compliant with medication. Then what next? Something is incomplete there. Something is incomplete there. Something is incomplete there. Can you pass the students, regular students, personally? Attend the class. Kiran and all our students personally. So then sir is telling you attend the session. Now, without fail. Please. Thank you. Sir, if possible. Right. So now, because is two workloads. One is it works as a preposition and it works as a conjunction. Now here, because of your non-compliance, here because of your non-com, there is no subject. Because of non-compliance, because of non-com, there is no subject, there is no verb. But here, because you are non-compliant, here you is the subject, are is the verb. Try to understand this point very clearly. If you understand this point, then you will know that here there is you, here there is are. There is a subject, there is a verb. But in the other case, because of non-compliance, there is no you, there is no are. That means there is no subject, there is no verb. That means it is a phrase, and here it is a clause. It is a clause. Try to understand this very clearly. And this clause is not main clause because is there here. Because you are non-compliant with medication, because you have no money, you cannot go on a picnic. Because you have no money. Okay, because I have no money. What next? Complete the sentence, na? You are waiting for my sentence. Yes. Why? Because it is incomplete. Because you are non-compliant with medication. Okay, I know I'm non-compliant because of non-compliant. What? Because Safa is there. She was here. Yeah, she's here. So because of non-compliance, because of non-compliance. So non-compliance is the cause. Because of non-compliance, what is the result? So the result part is missing. Na? Cause is non-compliance. The reason is non-compliance. The factor is non-compliance. But because of this, what is happening? What is the result? Come on. Because you failed in examination. Okay. Because I failed in examination. So what? Because you're saying cause. Because of failure. Because of failure. Because you have failed. See the difference between because you failed and because of your failure. So it is an incomplete because is there. Because you have failed, you cannot go to the UK. Try to understand that. So you cannot go to the UK. If I say you cannot go to the UK because you failed in the exam. So because you failed in the exam, if I say, you're waiting for something. But if I say, you cannot go to the UK. Okay. It's a complete sentence. It's a complete sentence. It's a clause, a part of the sentence, a part of the bigger sentence, which makes a complete sentence in itself, is a clause. Okay. And the clauses are of two types. One clause which depends on itself, and another clause which depends on something else. Now here, you are non-compliant of medication. That is a clause. But you are adding the word because there. Because you are not, so it becomes incomplete. Okay, then what is the result? The result part is missing. So that result part, you cannot go to the UK, is a standard clause. It is called main clause or independent clause. Independent. It will not change. It will be a standard. The other one will change. On account of your medication non-compliance. This is a phrase. Your recovery process is getting delayed. This is the main clause. This is a phrase. One main clause and one phrase is a simple sentence. One main clause and one phrase is a simple sentence. Now this phrase is changed into another clause, but subordinate clause using because. Because you are non-compliant with the medication regimen, your recovery is getting delayed. This will be as it is. It will not change because it is independent. It is main clause. It stands like a pillar. It doesn't need anyone's support. Okay. This will never be a parasite on some other sentence. It is independent. It is not weak. It is always stronger. It stands like a pillar in the center. Remember that. So that is a main clause. So now this phrase is changed into a clause and it became subordinate clause or a dependent clause. This is depending because you are non-compliant or as you are non-compliant or since you are non-compliant because as since. These three words you use, it becomes complex sentence. Owing to Keval, write down. Are you writing down? Give a yes if you are writing down. Otherwise, go to the video and write everything. Okay. Are you there, Keval? Just write, yes, sir, I'm writing. Okay. Now, yeah, I know you will write, but I just wanted to confirm. So, in a phrase, that means simple sentence will have a phrase. And in that, whereas these parts will be there on account of, because of, owing to, due to. These are called as prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases on account of, because of, owing to. To is a preposition. Due to, preposition. So when you use these prepositional phrases, phrases which have preposition, it becomes a phrase. And the sentence becomes a simple sentence. Simple sentence doesn't mean ordinary sentence, okay? It's a combination of two sentences at least. Okay, it has one main clause and one or two phrases. Only one main clause will be there. Then complex sentence. This phrase is converted into subordinate clause or a dependent clause. As you are non-compliant with medication. In phrase we say, because of your because of medication non-compliance. No you, no are. Remove. No you, no are, remove. Is that clear? So try to understand that point very clearly. Now, this is the because of is simple sentence. Point number one, because of, owing to, on account of, due to. Four I gave, remaining I'll give you later. So they make simple sentence. There was one fellow, one teacher, okay, he wanted to work with me. Then I asked him, what is simple? Simple sentence means simple sentence. Okay, thank you. Fine. So, next one. Complex sentence. As, because, not because of, because. As, because, since, hence. As, because, since, hence. If you use, no, as, no, hence, sorry, not hence. As, since, because. I'll give you some more later. As you are non-compliant with medication, the other part will be the same. Because you are non-compliant with medication, remaining part will be the same. Since you are, remaining part will be the same. So as, since, because. If you use these three sentences to present a cause of the problem, then you use, it is called complex sentence, because these are incomplete clauses, indefinite clauses, dependent clauses. Okay, this is a complex sentence. When you are speaking, use complex sentences to get 450. That is the reason why students get 450, 460. Then complex sentence you understood. Now compound sentence is another type of sentence where you will have no phrase and no subordinate clauses. Main clauses only. Main clauses only. That means there will be more than one sentence. That means two or more sentences. Two or more clauses, not sentence. It is one sentence only, but within there will be clauses, and clauses are themselves sentences separately. That's what I'm saying. There will be a subject, there will be a verb. Now, how do you use these sentences? You are subject verb, non-compliant with medication. This is one main clause now. There is no because, there is no owing to, there is nothing else. It can depend on its own. You are non-compliant with medication. This is a main clause, comma, and therefore, comma, the healing is getting delayed further. Try to understand this. The second part will not change. That is always a main clause. But this will change. It can be a phrase, it can be a subordinate clause, or it can be another coordinating clause. Who? Yeah, password and in that one only there will be there, no? Code and password both will be there together. In the message only, there will be two things. Yeah, password and code. Yeah. So now you try to understand this part very clearly. Yes, I am going to tell you that we are starting the institution offline from the 1st of June. From the 1st of June. Is it for a tutor or student? This is Fateh, I think, India. Responded. Somebody is inquiring. So, somebody is inquiring for admissions or something. So here, try to understand this very clearly. They are thinking that this is for trainers. I'm teaching trainers. No, this is I'm teaching for students. Quality is more. That is the difference. Okay. Now, two main clauses. It's a compound sentence. Coordinating clauses, we say. Coordinating conjunction will be there. And is a coordinative conjunction. There are 7 words, coordinating conjunctions. Fanboys. Somebody type, Keval type there. Fanboys, capital letters, all capital letters. Fanboys. F A N B O Y S. Fanboys. It is an acronym. Somebody write there. ACRONYM. ACRONYM. Acronym means a word in which every letter is a word by itself. That is an acronym. Abbreviation is different. That's different. So F stands for fur, right, in all capital letters. F capital letter, O R small, fur. And A capital letter, N D small. So first letter of every word is taken here. A and D and. N, N-O or nor. Next one, but, B-U-T, but. O, O-R, or. Okay, O-R, or. Then yet, Y-E-T, yet, for Y. S, so, S-O, so. These 7 letters only are called coordinating conjunctions. And if you use these words, then they become compound sentences. If these words are there in the sentence, then that means the sentence is a compound sentence because these are coordinating conjunctions. And the other conjunctions are subordinating conjunctions. What are they? Because, as, okay, since, all these. Okay, these are subordinating conjunctions. If you use subordinating conjunctions, it will be tell grammar class, message in the group, grammar class. Keval, message in the group, grammar class is going on. Grammar class is going on. Do not miss the session. Grammar class is going on. Do not miss the session. Okay. Now here, you are non-compliant with medication regimen. And therefore, and is there. And coordinating conjunction. And therefore, the recovery process is getting delayed further. So this is a main clause and that is a main clause. Remember that. Both are main clauses because you are joining with and. They can depend on themselves, no depending on anything else. So that's it. Next one. You are non-compliant with medication, comma, and so is another conjunction. Okay. So the process is getting, the recovery process is getting delayed. Normal. Now, you are non-compliant with medication, hence, semicolon, hence, the recovery process is getting delayed. You will get 450. Don't cry for 350. Okay. Crazy people will cry for 350. Okay. Because getting that one is difficult for them. Try to target 450. Try to target for 450. Okay. Those are weak, they target for 350. But if you want to become stronger. Then say, whatever marks he will give, no problem for me, because I know for sure I'll get 450. If not, at least minimum I'll get 400. That's for sure. That is the level of confidence you should have. It's not like waiting for the result with a beating, thumping heart. I passed or not, I passed or not, I passed or not. What will I do? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is not the right trend to follow. Change your attitude. Transformation, attitude, complete, absolute behavioral transformation. Okay, that is. Many people will tell, what is this, sir? What is he doing whenever he wants to take class, whenever he wants to do what? What is he doing when nobody knows? Is there any standard? We are soldiers in the battle. We are soldiers in the battle. Every second you should be alert or you die. You die. You're not alert. Die. That's it. We are soldiers in the battle. And there is no excuse. I slept. I was eating. Okay. I was taking bath. Enemy will come and kill you anytime. You should always be on the alert. That is the point. So, hence, therefore, so. If you use these words, then it will be compound sentences. I'm teaching you writing. What speaking went to writing? Yeah, this is grammar. Grammar will go into writing. Grammar will go into speaking. Grammar will go into listening. Grammar will go into reading, because grammar is the glamour of English language. Wow. Grammar is that beautiful girl, you know, will, will attract. Yes, it will make you passionate. Even the valiant shooter will go after grammar, because grammar is will make you, wow, what a great style. Oh, his speech is amazing. What a difference. That was spellbounding. The impact was awesome. This people will not say loud, but they will talk to their hearts, within their hearts. At the end of the speech, you will be kept captivated, mesmerized, glued to your chairs or your sofa sets. That is the everlasting impression you create on the audience. And if you can do that, so you are the winner. Being a loser is a far cry. You don't even think about it. You are the win. When you know that you're right, stick on. People will say 101 things. Do not bother. When you are an elephant, dogs bark, let them bark. Oh, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. Why are you doing all these things? You will not get why should you read all these things? People will tell lot of things. Why do you want to attend Mr. Simon's class? He is wasting our time. Okay. The other day, Romasa was telling, sir, we don't have time, sir. After now, she has become a fan. She doesn't want to miss any class. She burns her midnight oil and sits. That's it. In the beginning, they will not be able to understand your goal, your direction, because they do not know what depth you are in. They cannot underestimate what level you are in. Yes, you are a full vessel because you are powerful, filled with grammar, which is the glamour of English language. Stand bold. You are an elephant. Let the dogs bark how much ever they. That's it. They cannot even come closer to you because they are scared of you. They will bark from a distance because they cannot do and they cannot even believe that you can clear OET. So such people, let them bark. You mind your business. If you are afraid of them, you will also be a loser. So what you do, give a deaf ear to such foolish people who will try to put you down because they cannot know the strength that you have. You are a tiger, you are a lion, you are an elephant, and you are a crocodile in water or an eagle in the air. You are that strong. People can never reach you because they cannot come to your standards. They are mediocre people. Don't even give a deaf ear to them. Stop your ears, plug your ears from listening to them. Mind your business. Is that clear? Those who want. Many people say, sir, you're taking too much. Get lost. Who is bothered? I'm teaching, I'm spending my time, I'm giving my valuable time, and you say, I am wasting your time. I'm giving you those diamonds sharpened, chiseled, hammered, smoothened. It will shine with luster, and you don't have the patience to wait until the diamond is made. Crude diamond doesn't have any value. It has to be polished. It has to be beaten 100,000 times. Give me time. You are a crude diamond. I am making you a polished diamond, which will go and fit yourself into the crown of a king or an emperor, which will add lot of greatness to it, like the Kohinoor diamond, which is in the crown of a British queen. You are a diamond, no doubt. But let me polish you. Instead of that, there are some stupid people, they will tell me, you do like this, you do like this, you do. Do you know what a depth of ocean I am in? I'm not very great. I'm a teacher. But I'm a teacher. You are a student. You will come and tell me, I have no time. Teach me fast. That means you're teaching a teacher to teach how you want. That means you're failing and you want the teacher also to fail along with you. I don't mind. I don't mind. I want that one morsel of motherly cooked food, not garbage, tons of garbage. I want few students who want to get awesome results. If you don't have time, don't come to me. Who is bothered? If you want to excel, come. At least you will pass. If you want to pass, I want to pass, I want to, you will only pass, or if you'll fail. But if you want to excel, passing is a guarantee. It's a definite thing. Please, I'm taking admissions now. Already I reduced the admissions. I'm taking admissions for the next batch. If you're really, really, really get serious, then come to me. I don't need you. You need me. People who are struggling for 5 or 6 or 7 times, and yet not clearing, tears in their eyes, pain in their heart, distress in their daily lives, and panic. Why all these things? Learn, turn the tables. Turn the tables. What do you mean by turn the tables? Instead of being a student who wants to pass the exam, your goal is exam. That's all. No, your goal must be English. Turn the tables. Instead of passing the exams, your goal should be learn the language. If you learn the language, OET will salute you and will give you a throne to sit on and a crown to put on your head. That's the power of OET. Okay. So, quality is very important. Today, I'm teaching you quality, sentence quality, how to enhance your sentences quality. Right. So, write down simple sentences, complex sentences, compound sentences. Next session will be a higher level. Yeah. Yeah, there are some students who are inquiring for admission. So that we'll see later, because who is there, what is there in front? We have a bigger, you know, things we have. So, write down number 1. Practice a standard sentence. Now, what are standard sentences? What are standard sentences? These are 3 layers. Ordinary sentences improved is layer 1. Layer 1. Layer 1. You are at the ground. Ordinary sentences are ground level. You are not compliant with medication. This is ordinary sentence, ground level 1. Ground level 0, 0, 0. You will pass. The recovery process is getting delayed. This is also ordinary sentence. These two are ordinary sentences. Now take these individual sentences and improve this sentence and improve this sentence separately. Small sentences only, but improve this. Medication non-compliance is the pivotal reason. Finished. See, quality enhanced. Separately. One fundamental reason is undeniably medication non-compliance. Keval, write down these sentences. I don't have time to write down. They come automatically. Afterwards, you can take the transcript from the YouTube and you make it. I told you already. I'm giving you work, but definitely you'll be benefited. I'm expecting a quality result from you. That's why I'm giving you hard work. Because everyone is not ready. You are asked me, what should I do, sir? Anything you do, tell me, I will do. 100% you told. That's why I'm giving you this. Okay. So many people have many other responsibilities like looking after children, cooking, and other things. Okay, or doing work and looking after patients. Many things will be there. You said I'm totally free, sir, until the exam. Yeah, Dr. Dilip cleared. Do you know that? Yeah, Dr. Dilip. He joined along with you. Where is Keval? Do you remember Keval?
Yes, sir. Dr. Dilip Singh.
Dr. Dilip Singh from Pakistan,
Yes, sir.
Hyderabad, Pakistan. He cleared in the first attempt. Yeah, he got 400 plus, almost close to that, or more than that. So, first attempt he cleared. So, I'm expecting more than that from you. So, what I'm telling you is work hard. I'm giving you the responsibility. This is your session and session for everyone else. So, all these sentences you write and give them. A person who eats will know only its a taste. But a person who cooks will know its grandeur. Okay. A person who is eating is great. A person who is cooking is great. I am trying to make you a cook. I gave you a chance to become a cook, not just a person, customer to eat. So you cook the food which I am giving and try to put in front of everyone. Okay, right. Write all those sentences and put number 1, number 2, number 3 like that one. And use your expertise to improve yourself and then put in the group so that others, they will use these sentences at least, and at least pass OET, at least get 400, not 450, but at least 400 they can get, because they have lot more responsibilities, lot more responsibilities. Try to understand this. Yeah. So standard sentences means elevation of quality, number 1, as they are. So improving the quality of the sentence as it is. Improving the quality and making them special. Ordinary to special. Making the sentences ordinary to special. Number 1, that is level 1. Level 2 is joining these two sentences and making it bigger. Joining the sentences into simple sentence. Number 2, joining the two sentences into complex sentence. Number 3, joining the two sentences into compound sentence. Number 4. So improving the sentence is number 1. Improving the sentence is number 1. Joining these two sentences into simple sentences 2. Joining these two sentences into complex sentences number 3. Joining these two sentences and making it a compound sentence is number 4. And number 5, if you do, you will get 500 out of 500. I'm not just a teacher, I'm a teacher trainer. There are many students who got 9 out of 9 in IELTS. Okay? It's not a joke. Right? You can get 500 and make me proud. Keval, make me proud if you can try to get 500. Okay? That's very, very important. That's very, very important. Number 1, developing the ordinary sentences into special sentences. Individual sentence, ordinary sentence into special sentence. This is number 1, ordinary to special. Number 2, combining into simple sentence. Number 2, combining into simple sentence. Number 3, combining into complex sentence. Number 4, combining into compound sentence. Number 5 is combining them into complex or compound sentences with specializing the quality. Quality also improve, and joining the sentences also should happen, and there should be complex sentence, there should be complex sentence, and simple, complex, compound, everything together, anything you can do. That's it. It should not be just a complex sentence. It is not just a compound sentence. It should not be just a simple sentence, and it should not just improve. So all these varieties, more than one variety has joined. Simple to special, and also joining sentences, or making complex and also compound. Complex or compound sentence. That is number 5. Highest quality sentences. Highest. Many students I give these sessions. Come and attend them free. But classes, personal sessions, I will not give free. It is my hard work. Lectures I am already teaching. You can watch. But personal sessions, the mistakes you are doing, I have to correct. I'm spending almost a half an hour. Okay. It's not easy. Nothing is a free meal. I'm hard working hard. I need my pay. A laborer deserves his pay. I'm working for you and I'm trying to improve your quality. And sir, is this free, sir? No, sorry. It's very precious diamond. I cannot give you for free because you'll throw it into the dustbin. You'll throw it into dustbin. You'll neglect it if I give free. No way. So those students who are really, 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 really serious, think 3 times before joining my classes, because you deserve to get 450. Then only join me. I will make you do it. Right. So These are standardizing the sentences, stabilizing the quality, enhancing the quality, providing variation in styles. One time you say simple sentence, one time you say complex sentence, another time you say compound sentence, and another time you say complex or compound sentence. Anyway, you can do it, but do it, do it. Okay. Instead of going to the exam, failing, and coming back and crying, why I did not pass. Now you cry, now you suffer, now you work hard, now you take the pains, trouble yourself, equip yourself with knowledge. Go to the exam and dance forever rather than cry forever. Yes. So this is quality. Grammar, grammar, grammar. I've given a lot of sentences. Now I'm giving you one more sentence. Yes. Compound sentence. Compound sentence. I'm giving an example of compound sentence. You can use and, you can use but. We used and already, so we'll use but. Medication compliance is extremely important and will definitely be beneficial, but there are equally important other things that we have to consider. You are talking to a patient who is a diabetic. Medication compliance is undeniably very important and should be managed, maintained under all circumstances. However, instead of yet, but, yet, however, use any one of them. However, neglect not the various other key essentials such as exercise regimen as well as dietary management. See the quality. If OET doesn't give you marks, go and slap him now. Sit on him. Say, why you did not give him marks? You will not require to question him. He will salute you and give you 450. He will decorate your plate with 450 marks. Then what is the need for crying for normalcy? Be different. Variation, variety. Are you a different variety? Yes. Are you exceptional? Are you extraordinary? Are you awesome? Then you deserve a red carpet to go to UK. Otherwise, they will show the back door. Get lost. That's the meaning. You don't deserve. Be careful. Red carpet and the back door. They will show you the back door and they say, you are not eligible, frankly speaking, to enter the UK. They are showing you the back door. Who failed you? You failed yourself. Don't blame. Shoulder the responsibilities. Accept your failure and regard it for yourself. Yes, I did something wrong. Don't blame on something else, on time or something else. You have to, there is no second chance. There is no second chance in warfare. Every second you have to be alert. Oh, I did not see. I was fighting with him and somebody threw a spear from my back. Useless fellow, you are in the war and you don't know that some spear will come from any side of anywhere, any corner. Don't you know that you have to be alert? And do you think life will give you a second chance? Useless fellow, you are then. Yes. Who is the reason? You. Don't you know that you are in the middle of the war? All is fair in love and war, they say. I don't know about love. I don't know, really. But in warfare, all is fair because everything is unfair. Because you are not fair. You're not 100% ready. Be careful. They can throw 100 arrows at one time using a machine, something. Then what you will do? You should be ready for that one with a shield. Yes, be ready for everything. You deserve to get 450. You deserve to get 450. You deserve to get 450. Yeah, that is the grammar class. Simple, complex, compound sentences. Next session, I will fix and I will arrange and I'll tell you in detail, sentence. I only taught you the importance of simple, complex, compound sentences in OET speaking as well as in writing, as well as in listening and reading, because they are already there. And those are high level graded sentences if you don't know the meaning of however. Yet that means you will not know the transition to the opposite angle. Then how will you realize that the answer is there? Because it is twisting the reality and showcasing the real point. That means there is the answer. Okay, so in reading also it is important, this grammar. If you don't know, then you will be losing your marks. Be careful. Be careful. So that is the end of this session. So that is a speaking, grammar in speaking, and that grammar in writing also. Use all these things